Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Matt and Sarah podcast. I'm Matt.
And I'm Sarah. Hi, everyone. We are so happy you are here today. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yes, every week we come here to help you practice your English. And today we have a really fun topic.
I love today's topic so much. Matt, what are we talking about today?
Today, we are talking about phrasal verbs.
Phrasal verbs, yes. Okay, so for our listeners who are beginners, don't worry. We know that phrasal verbs can sound a little scary at first.
They can, and you know what? When I was learning English, phrasal verbs were confusing for me too. I remember thinking, why does the word up change the meaning of a verb? It doesn't make sense.
Right? Like, give is one thing, but give up is completely different.
Exactly. But the good news is, once you understand how they work, phrasal verbs become very natural, very easy to use.
And today, we are going to teach you the most common phrasal verbs, the ones you hear every single day in real English conversations.
We're going to explain each one slowly, give you examples, and use them in conversation. So by the end of this episode, you will feel much more confident.
Confident. I love that word. Okay, so let's start with the basics. Matt, what exactly is a phrasal verb?
Great question. A phrasal verb is a verb, an action word, plus one or two small words. We call those small words particles. They are usually prepositions or adverbs. Words like up, down, on, off, out, in, away, back.
And when you put the verb and the particle together, the meaning changes, sometimes a lot.
That's right. For example, look means to use your eyes, right? To see something. But look up means to search for information, like in a dictionary or on the internet.
And look out means to be careful, to pay attention to something dangerous. See? Very different meanings.
Very different. So today we have about 10 phrasal verbs for you. We chose the most useful ones for everyday life, the ones you will use all the time.
All the time. Okay, are you ready? Let's go.
Okay, Sarah, let's start with morning phrasal verbs, because every day starts in the morning, right?
That's true. Every day starts in the morning. Okay, what's the first one?
The first one is get up. G-E-T-U-P. Get up.
Get up. Okay, so what does get up mean?
Get up means to leave your bed, to stop sleeping and stand up. For example, I get up at 7 o'clock every morning.
Ooh, 7 o'clock. That's early. I get up at 8, sometimes 8:30. Don't tell anyone.
Sarah, everyone knows. You always say you're tired.
Because I am tired. But okay, get up, to leave your bed in the morning. What's another example?
My son doesn't want to get up. He loves sleeping. Or, what time do you get up on weekends?
Good. So get up is about waking up and leaving your bed. Now, is get up different from wake up?
Yes, great question. Wake up means to stop sleeping. Your eyes open, your brain starts, but you can wake up and still stay in bed.
Oh, yes, that's me every day. I wake up and then I stay in bed for 30 more minutes.
So you wake up, but you don't get up right away.
Exactly. So wake up is the moment you stop sleeping. Get up is when you actually leave the bed, right?
Perfect. You got it. So I wake up at 7, but I get up at 7:15. Both phrasal verbs, two different moments.
I love it. Okay, what's next?
Next, turn on and turn off. These two go together. Turn on, T-U-R-N-O-N, and turn off, T-U-R-N-O-F-F.
Oh, yes, these are so important. We use these every day.
Turn on means to start a machine or device. You make it work. Turn off means to stop it.
For example, I turn on the coffee machine every morning because coffee is life.
Yes, coffee is life. I turn on my phone when I wake up. Or, please turn off the lights when you leave the room.
And we can also use it with things like the TV, the computer, the radio, the air conditioning, so many things.
Can you turn on the TV? I want to watch the news. Turn off your phone during the movie, please.
Very natural, very real. Okay, so we have wake up, get up, turn on, turn off. 4 phrasal verbs already. And we're just getting started. Let's keep going. Okay, Matt, what's the next group?
Now let's talk about getting ready. You know, clothes, getting dressed. The next phrasal verb is put on. P-U-T-O-N.
Put on. Okay, what does it mean?
Put on means to dress yourself, to place clothing on your body. For example, I put on my jacket because it's cold.
Or she put on her shoes and went out the door. Very simple, very useful.
Exactly. And the opposite, yes, there's an opposite, is take off. Takeoff. Take off means to remove clothing.
So when I get home, I take off my shoes. You put on your shoes when you go out and take off your shoes when you come home.
Right. It's hot in here. I'm going to take off my sweater. Natural, everyday language.
And Matt, take off also has another meaning, right? Not just clothing?
Oh yes, great point. Take off can also mean when a plane leaves the ground and goes into the sky. The plane takes off at 9 o'clock. So same phrasal verb, different context, different meaning.
That's one of the tricky things about phrasal verbs. Sometimes they have more than one meaning. But don't worry, context helps you understand which one it is.
Yes, context is everything. If we're talking about an airport, take off means the plane is leaving. If we're talking about clothes, it means you're removing them.
Simple when you think about it. Okay, what's next?
Next, look for. Lookfor. Look for means to search for something, to try to find something.
Oh, we use this all the time. I'm looking for my keys, right? Because every morning I can't find my keys.
Yes, I'm looking for my keys. Or she is looking for a new job. Or we're looking for a good restaurant.
This one is so useful. What are you looking for is a question you hear in stores, in conversations, everywhere.
Absolutely. And notice, look for is different from just look. Look means to use your eyes. Look for means to search with a purpose.
Good difference to remember. Okay, so let's review the phrasal verbs so far. Are you ready, listeners?
Let's do a quick review. Number 1, wake up, to stop sleeping.
Number 2, get up, to leave your bed.
Number 3, turn on, to start a machine.
Number 4, turn off, to stop a machine.
Number 5, put on, to dress, to place clothing on your body.
Number 6, take off, to remove clothing, or a plane going into the sky.
Number 7, look for, to search for something.
7 phrasal verbs. We're doing great. Let's keep going.
Okay, Sarah, now let's talk about some phrasal verbs that are a little more emotional or important for life decisions.
Ooh, I like that. Emotional phrasal verbs. Okay, what's first?
Give up. G-I-V-E-U-P. Give up means to stop trying, to quit, to stop doing something because it is too hard.
And this one is so important for language learners because sometimes learning English is difficult and you might feel like giving up.
But don't give up. Don't give up is one of the most powerful phrases in English.
Right. I wanted to give up, but I kept going. Or she didn't give up. She studied every day and now her English is amazing.
Exactly. He tried to learn the piano, but it was very difficult. He almost gave up. The word almost is important there. He almost stopped, but he didn't.
And for you, our listeners, please don't give up on English. Every day you practice, you get better, even a little bit.
100%. Okay, next phrasal verb. Find out. F-I-N-D-O-U-T. Find out means to discover information, to learn something new, usually something you didn't know before.
Oh yes, like I just found out that my friend is getting married. You discovered the information. You learned something new.
I found out that the restaurant is closed on Mondays. Or, how did you find out about this podcast? Maybe a friend told you. Maybe you saw it online.
Yes. And notice, find out is different from find. Find means to locate something physical, like you find your keys. Find out is about discovering information.
Good distinction. I found my phone. I located the physical phone. I found out the answer. I discovered the information.
Perfect. And the last one in this section, run out of. R-U-N-O-U-T-O-F. This one has 3 words.
Yes, some phrasal verbs have 3 parts. Run out of means to have no more of something. The supply is finished. It's empty.
I ran out of coffee this morning. That's terrible. That is a real problem.
That is a problem. We ran out of milk. I ran out of money before the end of the month. The car ran out of gas on the highway.
These are all real everyday situations. Running out of things happens all the time.
Don't let your phone run out of battery during an important call. Very practical advice.
Very practical. Okay, so we have give up, find out, and run out of. 3 more to add to our list.
Okay, now let's do something really fun. Sarah and I are going to have a real conversation, and we're going to use all the phrasal verbs naturally. Ready, Sarah?
Ready. And listeners, see if you can catch all the phrasal verbs. How many can you hear?
Sarah, what time did you wake up this morning?
My alarm went off at 7, but I didn't really wake up until 7:30. I just could not get up.
I know that feeling. When I finally got up, I went to the kitchen to turn on the coffee machine. But guess what?
What happened?
I ran out of coffee. There was no coffee at home. I couldn't believe it.
Oh no, that's the worst. So what did you do?
I had to put on my coat and go to the cafe near my house. I was looking for my keys for like 5 minutes.
I do that all the time. I'm always looking for something. My keys, my phone, my bag.
Anyway, I found out that the cafe opens at 8, so I had to wait outside in the cold for a few minutes.
In the cold? Did you at least take off your coat inside when you got in?
Of course, and the coffee was worth it, completely worth it. I'm not going to give up on my morning coffee.
Ha! Never give up on coffee. That is the real lesson today.
Maybe, but did you hear all the phrasal verbs in that conversation? Let's go through them together.
Yes, we said wake up, I woke up at 7:30, get up, I couldn't get up, turn on, I turned on the coffee machine,
Run out of, I ran out of coffee. Put on, I put on my coat. Look for, I was looking for my keys.
find out, I found out the cafe opens at 8, take off, I took off my coat, give up, I'm not going to give up on coffee.
9 phrasal verbs in one short story. That's how natural they are in everyday English.
When you learn them in context, in a real story, a real conversation, it's so much easier to remember them.
Absolutely. And that's exactly why we love making this podcast. Real conversations, real English.
Okay, now it's your turn. We want to practice with you. This is your practice time.
We're going to say a sentence in simple English, and you try to use a phrasal verb to say it in a better, more natural way. Ready?
For example, I say, I stopped sleeping at 6 in the morning. What phrasal verb can we use?
You can say, I woke up at 6 in the morning. Wake up. Much more natural.
Yes, great. Let's try another one. I searched for my glasses for 10 minutes. What's a better way?
I was looking for my glasses for 10 minutes. Look for. Perfect.
Excellent. Okay, she stopped trying to learn French because it was too difficult.
She gave up trying to learn French because it was too difficult. Give up.
Very good. And I discovered that my sister has a new boyfriend.
I found out that my sister has a new boyfriend. Find out. Very useful for family news.
Family news, yes. Okay, and one more. I had no more sugar for my tea.
I ran out of sugar for my tea. Run out of. Perfect.
You're all doing amazing. If you're practicing along with us at home, really, you are doing great. Keep going.
And remember, you don't need to use all the phrasal verbs at once. Start with 1 or 2. Practice them today. Use them in a sentence. Write them in a notebook.
Repetition is the key. The more you hear a phrasal verb, the more natural it feels. And then one day, you just use it without thinking.
That's the goal, right? To use English without thinking, without translating in your head, just speaking naturally.
Exactly. And that's what this podcast is for, to help you get to that level.
Let me give you one more practice example. Imagine you have a friend and you're texting them. You can text, hey, I was looking for a good cafe near here. Do you know any?
Or, I found out there's a new English class starting next month. Are you interested?
Or even, I almost gave up on this recipe, but it turned out delicious. See, phrasal verbs in everyday texting.
Because that's where language lives, in real messages, real conversations, real moments, not just in textbooks.
And the more you use them in real situations, the faster they become part of your English vocabulary. It's not magic, it's just practice and exposure.
Exposure is such an important word. The more you are exposed to English, through podcasts like this one, through songs, through movies, through books, the more natural everything becomes.
Okay, Sarah, we have a little time left. Can we do a few bonus phrasal verbs? Quick ones?
Oh yes, let's do it. Bonus phrasal verbs. These are extra, but they are very useful.
Okay, first one, call back. C-A-L-L-B-A-C-K. Call back means to return someone's phone call. They called you, and you call them again.
I missed your call. I'll call you back later. Or, can you call me back when you're free? Very common in everyday life.
Very common. Second bonus phrasal verb, write down. W-R-I-T-E-D-O-W-N. Write down means to write something on paper, to note it so you don't forget.
Write down the new words you learned today. That's actually very good advice for learning English. Write down the phrasal verbs from this episode.
Can you write down your phone number for me? Or, I wrote down the address so I wouldn't forget it. So simple, so useful.
Third bonus one, calm down. CALLDOWN. Oh, this one is so important for real life.
Calm down means to become less stressed, less angry, less upset, to relax.
Calm down. Everything is going to be okay. That's something you say to someone who is worried or upset.
Or maybe you say it to yourself. Okay, calm down. I can do this.
Yes, I say that to myself before a presentation. Sara, calm down.
And the last bonus phrasal verb, hang on. HANGON. Hang on means to wait. Just a moment. Hold on.
Hang on, I'll be right back. Or hang on a second, what did you say? You use it when you need someone to wait just a little.
Very casual, very conversational. You hear it all the time in spoken English.
All the time. So our 4 bonus phrasal verbs, call back, write down, calm down, and hang on.
So today we covered how many total? Let's count. Wake up, get up, turn on, turn off, put on, take off. Look for, give up, find out, run out of, call back, write down, calm down, hang on.
14 phrasal verbs. 14 in one episode.
14. And all of them are useful. All of them are real. All of them are things you will hear in English every day.
Before we finish today, Matt, can we give some tips? Tips for how to learn phrasal verbs the right way?
Yes, great idea. Because the wrong way to learn phrasal verbs is to just memorize a long list. That doesn't work very well.
Right. If you memorize a list without context, you forget everything quickly.
So, tip number 1, learn phrasal verbs in sentences and stories, not alone. Always in context. Like we did today, we use them in conversation.
Tip number 2, use them in your own sentences. When you learn give up, make your sentence. I gave up eating sugar last year. Something real from your life.
Because when you connect a phrasal verb to your own life, your own experience, you remember it so much better.
Tip number 3, don't try to learn all phrasal verbs at once. There are hundreds of phrasal verbs in English, but focus on the most common ones, like the ones from today, and master those first.
Quality over quantity. It's better to really know and use 20 phrasal verbs than to kind of know 200.
Exactly. And tip number 4, listen to English as much as possible. Watch TV shows, listen to podcasts, like this one, and notice phrasal verbs when you hear them.
Every time you hear a new phrasal verb, write it down. There's one of our bonus phrasal verbs. And look up the meaning.
And look up is also a phrasal verb. Look up means to search for information, in a dictionary, in a book, on the internet.
Ooh, bonus number 5, look up. I didn't know the word, so I looked it up in the dictionary. Perfect.
See? Phrasal verbs are everywhere. Once you start noticing them, you see them in every conversation.
That awareness is so important, and it comes with time and practice. Be patient with yourself.
Be patient, be consistent, and never, ever give up, because you are doing so well.
And here's tip number 5, maybe the most important one. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Seriously, mistakes are how you learn.
Yes, if you use a phrasal verb and it's wrong, that's okay. Maybe someone corrects you, and then you remember it forever.
Exactly. The embarrassment, that feeling of, oh no, I said something wrong, that actually helps you remember. Your brain says, I don't want to feel that again. Let me remember the correct form.
That's very true. I remember mistakes I made in English years ago, and I never make those same mistakes now.
So mistakes are your friends. Don't run away from them. Use them. Learn from them.
And tip number 6, use phrasal verbs when you speak, not just when you write. English conversations are full of phrasal verbs. Native speakers use them constantly without even noticing.
When you speak, phrasal verbs make you sound more natural, more fluent. Instead of saying, I searched for my bag, say, I looked for my bag. It's the same meaning, but the second one sounds like real spoken English.
That's the secret. That's what makes the difference between textbook English and real living English. Phrasal verbs are a big part of that.
So practice speaking them out loud. Even if you're alone at home, say the sentences, repeat them. Get comfortable with how they sound in your mouth.
Your mouth needs to practice too, not just your brain. Pronunciation and rhythm are part of learning phrasal verbs as well.
Okay, everyone, we are almost at the end of today's episode. Let's do our final review. All the phrasal verbs from today.
Ready? Here we go. Wake up to stop sleeping.
Get up to leave your bed.
Turn on to start a machine or device.
Turn off to stop a machine or device.
Put on to dress yourself, to place clothes on your body.
Take off to remove clothing, or a plane leaving the ground.
Look for to search for something.
Give up to stop trying.
Find out to discover information.
Run out of to have no more of something.
Call back to return a phone call.
Write down to write something on paper, to take a note.
Calm down to become less stressed or upset.
Hang on to wait a moment.
And bonus, look up to search for information in a dictionary or online.
15 phrasal verbs. Incredible. You all did so great today.
And remember, if you need to listen again, please do. Listen 2 times, 3 times. Every time you listen, you understand more.
That's one of the best ways to learn. Listen again and again. You'll catch things you missed the first time.
And we have a little challenge for you this week. Are you ready for the challenge?
Tell them, Sarah.
This week, try to use at least 3 phrasal verbs from today's episode in your daily life. Just 3. I woke up late. I'm looking for my phone. I ran out of coffee.
You can write them in your notebook. You can say them out loud when you're alone. You can use them when you text someone in English.
Any way you practice, it counts. All practice is good practice.
We believe in you, really. Learning English is not easy, but you are here, you are listening, and that already puts you ahead.
You are doing something amazing by learning a new language. Every episode you listen to, every word you learn, it all adds up.
It all adds up. And one day, maybe soon, you'll be having full conversations in English without thinking.
That day is coming. We promise.
Okay, everyone, thank you so much for spending this time with us today. It means the world to us.
It really does. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe to the Matt and Sarah podcast on YouTube, on Spotify, wherever you listen.
Leave us a comment. We read every single one. Tell us which phrasal verb from today is your favorite, or which one was most difficult.
We love hearing from you. You are our community. You are why we do this.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep learning, and
Don't give up. See you next week. Bye-bye.
bye everyone. Take care.